Ladies, I'm here tonight on the show. And tonight, I'm gonna give you some wrestling news here on a Sunday. Some news that came out. So I'm not sure how. My main wrestling reporter is Sean Roses, and I have not seen Sean Roses report this, but maybe he did. I got to go over and look at more on him. But it is being reported by another wrestling site that I trust that Randy Orton is going to take some time off. That's why he was not on Raw this past week, and that's why they had Riddle like a pendejo racing. What's the guy's name on the Alpha Academy guy over the Chad Gable? They had him racing because I guess I don't know. I guess they have another competition next week, and then so I don't even know what the hell they're doing, but they're saying that Randy might not be there. They're supposed to be taking some time off. I don't know what's going on. Part of the reason they did this whole storyline with Riddle was because Randy was stressed about the whole storyline last year with Bray Wyatt. He said it was a clusterfuck, so he wanted to relax, and that's why they put him in the storyline. But now they're saying that he's going to take some weeks off. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's weird around WrestleMania season. He's going to take some time off. You would think he would do the WrestleMania, and then after WrestleMania, maybe take some time off. But apparently Randy Orton, the reason he was not on Raw this past week was because he's taking some time off. And I don't know how legit this is, but apparently it's being reported that Randy Orton could take some more weeks off. I think they didn't say anything about missing WrestleMania, but they did say he could be taking some weeks off here in the next few weeks. But we'll see what happens. Also, it has been reported that what's his name? Well, let's talk about Tony Khan. Tony Khan said that they're gonna have a debut on AEW this week. A new person's gonna come up who's gonna be a bunch of the WWE guys that were released back in November or this October are now free agents. The biggest names are Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, who came on as the NXT champion and became a jobber pretty fast, losing his first match to Jeff Hardy. They're saying he could be one, and the other one is Jeff Hardy. Both all those three guys are probably the heavily that are being but according to being mentioned for a debut this Wednesday on Dynamite, according to Tony Khan, he's saying that there's going to be a new wrestler coming in this Wednesday night. And I mean, those are the three favorites, right? Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, and Jeff Hardy. Those are like the biggest names. I don't know what Jeff Hardy's situation is. I know he did actually pass his drug test. So he was not he was not drugged when he did the or drunk. He was not high or drunk when he did that whole thing a few months ago when he left in the middle of the match to the crowd. Apparently he just quit. He literally quit on the company in the middle of the match. That's what people are saying now. That he told Matt. I guess they have a live stream, him and on Twitch, him and Matt Hardy, and he told them, I knew the second I left that match and I went through the crowd, it was over. So I don't know if he just mentally quit during the middle of the match. But apparently WWE has now offered him to be in the Hall of Fame, to induct him, into this year's Hall of Fame, and he declined. I think WWE really thought he was high or drunk, and that's why they released him. But now that it came back negative, that he was not either, he didn't have any drugs or alcohol in his body. Now WWE's like shitting their pants because now you're gonna get a Hardy Boys reunion in AEW. So they offered him a spot in the Royal Rumble. He denied it. They offered him to put him in the Hall of Fame. He also is not interested in that in the moment. I think he wants to go into the Hall of Fame with his brother as the Hardy Boys, not as a singles competitor. Although he was, Intercontinental Champion, he was World Champion a few times. I think he's more interested in going as a Hardy Boys. I think 10-time tag team champions. But I don't know. But apparently WWE kind of fucked up and they kind of want him back now after they realized that the alcohol and the drug tax came back negative. They offered a Royal Rumble spot, Hall of Fame, and he said no. So that's one of the names that appears could be likely to come in this Wednesday on Dynamite. Jeff Hardy, like I said, along with Karrion Kross or Keith Lee. Those are the biggest three. And the last spot I want to talk about is a former wrestler, Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley, who's the one who kind of helped bring in Rob Gronkowski back in 2020. That short term, I think Rob Gronkowski was the host of WrestleMania 36. Back in when they had no fans. Apparently, he got really sick with the virus. The CV, the CV19. He got really sick. He almost died. He announced, I believe, on Instagram Live that he said about 19 months ago I had it really bad. I was in the hospital. My lungs were really failing on me. But he has made a full recovery, and he didn't say where. I mean, obviously he got released by WWE last year, but he said he plans to make a return back to WWE. That I'm starting to work out again. So Mojo Rawley said he's going to sign with either he's going to work, I don't know, a small company, or maybe he'll sign with either Impact or AEW. But Mojo Rawley, who I'm surprised because that's like a Vince McMahon guy, right? Big guy, muscle, 6 feet tall, whatever he is. And he's got charisma. I'm surprised Vince let him go. Maybe now I don't know. I don't know. That was one of the ones that's the type of guys you're looking for right now, right? Like big guys with muscle, and he actually has charisma. But they let him go. Then he got really sick with the virus, with the CV19. He said they almost died. He was in the hospital. His lungs were very bad. But now he's going to make a return. We'll see where he goes. Impact, AEW, we'll see where the hell he goes. But Mojo Rawley, I'm happy you're feeling better, buddy. And I'm happy you're going to be coming back. Like I said, those are the news. I don't know about the Randy Orton situation. I don't know how legit that is. But according to some reports from a source I trust, he's not my top source, but a source I do trust who's gotten some good, some correct news in the past is reporting that Randy Orton could be taking some weeks off of WWE. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm Malika Light.